In this example, we're going to go ahead and solve this proportion. And it looks like we have x in a couple of different places. If you'd like to try this first, go ahead and pause the video and do so, and then come on back and we'll work it together. Well, all right, a nice property that proportions have is that we can do cross products and set them equal to one another. And that's anytime you have a fraction set equal to another fraction. So let's go ahead and do that. We have this cross product and this cross product. And it doesn't matter which one you put on the left side of the equation and which one you put on the right side. You'll get the same no matter what. So let's go ahead and do this one first. So we have 6 times, and we have to be very careful because this 17 minus 4x is a binomial, so it's 2 terms. So when we're multiplying 6 by this, we'll need to put it in parentheses and ultimately distribute. Okay, so that left side equals, well, we have negative 5x times 15. So this is the nice equation we have. So let's go ahead and distribute here and multiply here. So 6 times 17 is 102 minus, it looks like 24x equals negative 75x. Okay, so let's get those x's together. We can do that by adding 24x to both sides. And when I do that, those 24x's will cancel off that left side. And I'll have 102 equals, so negative 75x plus 24x looks like negative 51x. Okay, so in an effort to get this x all by itself, we see that the negative 51 is being multiplied by the x, so the opposite of multiplication is division. So let's go ahead and divide both sides by negative 51. Those guys will cancel, and so x is by itself on the right, and 102 divided by negative 51 is a negative 2. Or we could say, in fact, x equals negative 2, just by using that symmetric property of equality and switching those two guys around. So we're saying that the value that makes this true for x is going to be negative 2. Well, let's go ahead and plug it in and see if it works. So 6 over, so negative 5 times negative 2, that's positive 10, equals 15 over 17 minus, okay, so 4 times negative 2, and that's going to be negative 8, but we're subtracting, so 17 plus 8 will be 25. Let's go ahead and simplify both of these fractions. 6 over 10 will reduce to 3/5. 15 over 25 will reduce to 3/5. And yeah, those guys are equal. So we can see that when we take these two fractions, set them equal to each other, we can solve using cross products. Be careful because we'll need to distribute here when there are two terms. We can solve for x in the usual manner. We'll see x is negative 2. We plug it back in. Yeah, it works beautifully. So there's that example.